Welcome to Civil Service, your boy, baby. I'm here with Junie. Jude. Okay, now seriously, let's get on to our topic. So since we had all the stuff that happened in 2020, right? The question you asked me the other day was friendships. Yeah. Are they harder to lose in friendships, or do they?
Like, is it just as impactful? Like, say for example.
So is it as bad as losing a loved one?
Yeah. So I've always treated friendships as relationships. You know, there's certain things you can and cannot say to your friends, and if you do have that friendship where you guys are open and honest with each other, the question is, like, when y'all break up, because a friendship is breaking up just like a relationship. When y'all break up, what do? You know, does your life change from not having that person in your life? Like, what's different?
Totally.
You think so? What if this is just a person that you talk to once, twice a week? You know, and then things happen. What do you do then?
I guess you do. You got to swallow it and move on.
So do they hurt?
Of course they do. I think any relationship you have that you build a bond with is gonna make you feel some type of way because it becomes a part of who you are. And if you lose it, it's a loss. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't.
But I mean,
no loss is easy.
Is it just as hard to get over?
I would think so. It depends on how deep the relationship is, the friendship. Like, how do you rate your friendships that you have? Like, do you keep them on levels? Like, you have your associates, you have your friends, and you have like your ride or die. Like, do you have like your ride or die people that you just gonna they down with whatever?
I mean,
at any given moment.
I guess I do treat my ride or dies a bit differently. Like, they may get better gifts, they may get more time, you know, they may get more attention. But at the same time, it's kind of like, do they deserve that attention? Because you can have really close friends and they use the hell out of you.
This is true. Well, first of all, you know Raymond think everybody out this motherfucker using you for something.
Everybody.
Every damn children.
I'm sick of your ass.
Well, what are you damn children?
Listen.
2020 let me tell you something. 2020 done taught me I can't stand you suckers. Some of y'all. This thing is supposed to be reciprocal. I realize I can't do the give and take no more. It has to be give and give.
You know, a friendship is a relationship. You know, and if you feel like you can't clarify to your friend or you can't be honest to your friend, then that's a problem. I should be able to be completely honest with you. We should be transparent with each other. Because it's only in relationships, you're supposed to be transparent, but sometimes you can't tell your boyfriend the stuff you can tell your friend.
Yeah.
So it all depends. But that relationship at first was damaging. But it's been like 2 years since we spoke to each other.
Wow.
So now it's like, oh, well. And then you ask yourself, was that relationship really important? If I could go 2 years and not talk to you, were you really my friend in the first place?
Well, are you forcing yourself to not talk to the person? Or are you like, you know, it's a difference. Like, if you feel some type of way that you can't communicate with the person for 2 years, then obviously the relationship was deeper than what it was. You see what I'm saying? But if I don't lose no sleep over it, and like I could see you in the street and be like deuces, then it really wasn't a factor.
It did. At first it was like, wait a minute, you know, let me call and fix this. But it's like, why do I have to be the person to make it up?
Because it's always, that's the thing when I talk about with the give and the give. It's always somebody
the give and the give.
With the give and the take it's gonna be one-sided. Meaning somebody has to play the bigger person, right?
Correct.
Somebody always has to be like, you know what, I just want to squash this so we can maintain our friendship. God damn, I always got to be the peacemaker.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't always want to be the peacemaker.
Can I be the villain sometimes?
It was just as bad as a breakup with a boyfriend. Like, I was just like, damn.
Well, one, it's because it's your stylist. You know, you got to get your hair done. This is a bond.
I found a new one, though.
How long you had them been getting your hair done by this one person?
Oh, man, it was like 10 years.
This is what I'm saying. Look at that history. 10 years worth of history right there of hairdos and don'ts and gossip and chitty-chatty-chat and whatever the hell else y'all got going on. That's deep. Do you think the friendship is it equally, you know, devastating compared to any of your, like, actual relationships with a loved one or, like, your companion or something?
All relationships require an emotional connection. Whether it's a friendship or whether it's a partnership. there's different levels of intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I feel like when you tell your friends secrets and y'all share moments, motherhood, parenting, like we share parenting a lot, parenting, then y'all go out and y'all share memories and all this stuff, and then you're just like, damn, I had a good time that day.
Mm-hmm.
Then you look at it like, bitch, I can't believe this bitch did this to me. I remember.
If you over here telling me about stuff that you know fully well has probably been damaging in my life, you ain't no real friend. Had to cut y'all. Toxic Friends 2021. Toxic Friends 2020. Toxic Friends 2021. Think you have a friendship that has been more stronger than like a relationship or a companionship?
I feel like friendships are, because if you think about it, you are able to tell your friend the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but.
Well,
the
the
truth.
question is then, in that case, Julie, why are you lying to your companion and not being blunt honest?
It's not about lying to your companion. When you have a companion, I can't tell my companion. Now, this is not me, but I can't say, for example, I slept with 100 men.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell my companion,
why not?
Because some people's egos like, damn, I'm falling in love with a person who slept with 100 different niggas. Like, that means wherever we go, it's a possibility that she slept with somebody in this room. Like, a lot of relationships can't handle that.
I can go either way on relationships, friendships. Hell, even on my parenting, I'd be like, these suckers.
But those are relationships that you have to put emotional thought into. Those are relationships that you have to...
See, but that's the part, though, Joni. The emotional part is always the part that gets you used and abused.
This is reality. This is what being human is.
Emotionally abused?
No, emotionally connecting. And if you feel like a person is not trying to properly emotionally connect with you, then you need to disconnect. Facts. But at the same time, because some relationships are so toxic that you allow people to do stuff, and as a human being, I'm not gonna say normal, but as a human being, you have to love yourself first. And once you learn to love yourself first, then people will not be able to emotionally abuse you. They can try to emotionally abuse you, but it's up to you to either you let them or you don't. It's up to you to either you let them or you don't.
Yeah.
So it's like that choice and that choice there.
I think Savannah Christina, self-love, she sums it all up.
You know what it is. It's sip and serve.
It's sip and serve. You know,
submit your questions.
Yes.
Follow me on IG at Gyrate, GYRATE85.
And y'all can follow me at It's Raymond. I don't really post much, but hey.
You don't never post.
Y'all can find me there though. We finished?
We finished. We're gonna start a new one.
Oh, okay. Peace out.